Morning, happy Tuesday. It's Kitty Boitnott of Boitnott Coaching, your career makeover coach. I hope you got that message last week. It's just been a recent occurrence that I decided to start branding myself as a career makeover coach, not just a career transition and job search coach, but a career makeover coach. And of course, I'll still be incorporating my training as a life strategies coach, a stress management coach, and a holistic life coach, because your career is part of your overall life. Your success in your career depends on whether or not you can function well, get along well with other people, and whether you are interested in your own professional development. So I'm throwing all of the separate pieces of what I've been doing for the last 3 years into the heading of Career Makeover Coach. And today I want to talk a little bit about if you happen to be in the position of looking for work or thinking that you're not all that thrilled with what you're doing, but you're afraid to make a change because you don't know where to start, I'd like to talk very briefly about the number one thing that I think everyone needs to understand about making a change, looking for a new job, considering a career transition of any kind. This is for my teacher peeps who may be out there thinking, I don't know if I can do this for another 20 years. It's for my mid-career professional folks who either are already in a transition, either self-imposed or imposed upon you by other people, or those of you who are sort of happily working along at a job that you think suits you for right now, but it may not always be that way, and you need to be thinking about how would you position yourself for a career move if you wanted to. I don't want you to be one of the 70% of Americans who happen to hate your job, or you're so bored with it that you're disengaged. That is not what I want for you. And the fact is, what I want for my clients is to help them find the ideal, perfect job for them based on what they do well, what they enjoy doing, work that's meaningful, that's in alignment with their purpose and their mission on the planet. I really don't think it's woo-woo or out of the question to want to be working in alignment with your skill, your talent, your ability, what you enjoy doing, because I don't think work should feel like work. I know some people do, but I don't. I think it should be something that you do joyfully, and that you feel that in the end, it is a way for you to leave your legacy, because I think none of us want to leave this world thinking that we didn't make a difference in some way, shape, or form. So that's where I'm coming from. I want to help you make over your career if you're in a position to want to do that. Now, what does that mean? Well, first of all, and the number one thing that I think everybody needs to know about changing their job or their career is that they need to get some clarity and be ready to focus on what it is they want to do. You might be shocked to know the number of people that I run into on a regular basis who tell me they want to make a change, but they don't know what that change is. They're struggling with trying to figure out what it is they want to do. They have various and sundry interests. Their past work experience has taught them certain things. They have certain skills. But having clarity of purpose, a focus on what it is that they want to do, I would say 99% of my clients don't have that. And that's the number one thing you need. Most of you probably think that when you're looking for a job, the first thing is to write a resume. I want to suggest to you that that's not the first thing at all. The first thing is to decide what you want to do. Where do you want to go? It's like mapping out a trip. You would not plan a trip and then not have a destination in mind, would you? I mean, my dad used to do that. We'd get in the car for vacation and just sort of take off and drive, and wherever we landed. But then we always came back at the end of the week. We didn't always have a destination. We had fun along the way, but we didn't have a plan. I want to suggest to you that if you are in the midst of your own career angst, you want to make a change, you need to take some time to get real with yourself, do some inner reflection, take some assessments if you need to. I offer a pathway plan or tool that can help you to get some clarity around what it is that you're really good at, what your abilities are, what kinds of jobs or careers you might be a really good fit for. So if you think you'd be interested in taking advantage of that, let me know. But beyond that, you can journal, meditate, pray, talk to friends, ask them, what is it that you think I'm really good at? You may be missing it because it's so much a part of who you are. And then decide, how do you want to make what you're able to do, what you bring to the world, in alignment with a job or a career that's in alignment with your core values, that takes advantage of your aptitude, your gifts, your talents, the skills that you've developed, and the work experience that you have, but in a way that you will enjoy and not dread going to work on Monday. That's what I want for you. So, that's the number one thing I think everyone needs to know. You need to be very, very clear that you have a particular direction in mind, you want to be moving in that direction, and you head for it. Give yourself a break and head for it. Don't continue to white-knuckle your way through a job that no longer serves you. Life's too short. I really believe that. Life is just too short to be doing anything you don't enjoy. So, on that note, if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, as always, please, please, please let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. I always enjoy hearing from you. And until next week, that's the message. This is Kitty Boitnott, Boitnott Coaching, your career makeover coach.